So guys, the Oscars happened less than a month ago, and as you probably know, Spotlight took home the Best Picture award. So today I bring you my top 5 movie journalists. And because of obvious reasons, my number 5 goes to Spotlight. I'm a geek for movies about journalism, so I was really looking forward to this one. And it was great! With an amazing cast led by Michael Keaton, Mark Ruffalo and Rachel McAdams, it tells the true story of a Boston team of journalists investigating cases of child abuse committed by priests. The story is thrilling and I got goosebumps more than once while watching it.
They knew, and they let it happen. 2 kids. It could have been you. It could have been me. It could have been any of us.
Number 4. As always, let's leave a spot for the funny ones. Will Ferrell might have been great as Ron Burgundy in Anchorman, and Cameron Crowe's Almost Famous had some laughs and a great soundtrack. But there's nothing like the relationship between ex-married journalist in His Girl Friday. Howard Hawks directed Cary Grant and Rosalind Russell in this hilarious screwball comedy set mostly in the press room of a court.
I am fond of you, you know.
And a girl.
I often wish you weren't such a stinker.
Number 3. Not all stories about journalists portray them as the heroes though. From Burt Lancaster's character in Sweet Smell of Success to the wizarding world's favorite journalist Rita Skeeter, there's a spot for the mischief.
Speaking of your parents, were they alive? How do you think they'd feel? Proud or concerned?
And let's not forget the story of Charles Foster Kane, who went from yellow journalist to media mogul in one of the best movies ever made. But for my number 3, I'm going for Kirk Douglas' character in Ace in the Hole, or The Big Carnival. Billy Wilder wrote, directed and produced this amazing drama about a down-on-his-luck reporter who turns this small local story of a man trapped in a cave into a national concern with not the best outcome.
I've waited a long time for my turn at bat. Now that they've pitched me a fat one, I'm gonna smack it right out of the ballpark.
Number 2, let's talk about TV news shows. George Clooney's Good Night and Good Luck show Edward Murrow's fight against Senator McCarthy in the 50s, and Broadcast News show us the frenetic behind the scenes of a news show. But if you're talking TV news, we have to go for network. When ratings go down and the longtime anchor of a news show is fired, he goes mad as hell and says he'll commit suicide on live TV.
I'm going to blow my brains out right on this program a week from today.
10 seconds to commercial.
Network isn't just a fabulous drama about the media. Led by an amazing cast including Academy Award winners Peter Finch, Faye Dunaway, William Holden and Robert Duvall. It's probably one of the greatest satires in American cinema.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore.
And finally, number 1. I left some great journalist movies for the end. David Fincher's Zodiac takes place mostly on a newspaper newsroom, while Nightcrawler took the action to the streets. And let's not forget the great Frost Nixon, which I chose number 2 in my top 5 presidential movies list. You should watch the video here. But my number 1 movie about journalism has to be the one and only All the President's Men. I've loved this movie since the first time I watched it, and I've become obsessed with the Watergate scandal because of it. I mean, it even made me consider studying journalism. Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein, played by Robert Redford and Dustin Hoffman, uncovered this scandal which led to the resignation of Nixon. And that's why it's awesome.
Nothing's riding on this except the First Amendment of the Constitution, freedom of the press, and maybe the future of the country.
So that's it, my top 5 movie journalists. Tell me in the comments down below which are your favorite ones and what should I make my next top 5 about. See you next time, and you stay classy, San Diego.